Welcome to beautiful Colorado Springs and Falcon Stadium. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Wyoming Cowboys and the Air Force Falcons. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Guys, I spoke to the Falcons head coach before this matchup. He is thrilled to be back at his alma mater. All of the things that make this place so special, he is so familiar with. And he knows that he can bring this place to a better than a top 25 finish. He understands that they were good last year, but that was not enough. He is ready to take this team to the top here at home. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Falcons offense who will have the football first. They found him in the portal from Middle Tennessee State. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future, it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed. He can break tackles. He can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Wyoming's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Here's Colin Dixon, a huge part of this passing attack. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Now the toss. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The transfer has it his first carry. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Jukes his way for more. Finding some room. He's at the 20. Touchdown Falcons. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find their rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The RPO, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires to the right. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. All right, guys, let's chat about Air Force. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The kick is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hands it off on the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Turning it on. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Falcons moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Makes a man miss.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick it.
Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Falcons. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake. Floats it out in space. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Finds a man in the middle. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. From the shotgun, the inside give. Picks up the first down. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man on the right. And he's knocked down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Got it. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Right down the boulevard. It's our force to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 24, set to kick this one away.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
The inside handoff. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And no
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Pulls it in. It's Dixon. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Could not make his way to the corner. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. The #1 rule for any offense, gentlemen, protect your quarterback. When you do, good things happen.
And the #1 rule for a defense is to affect the quarterback, or bad things happen to you. Didn't affect the quarterback. Too much time, too clean. You're supposed to frazzle them. You're supposed to find a way to make them feel uncomfortable so they don't have time, so they rush their thought process. That wasn't it.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now, and they just got to make more plays.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The give to the back. Oh, what a move. Inside the 40. Across the 25, he's got room. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that, dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Punt is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They'll run the option. The option, the keeper. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. On the option. Doing it himself again. There's some room. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Sends it back in motion. There he goes. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Falcons headed quickly to the line. On the option. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Might be calling a hot route. Fights off a defender. Makes his man miss. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Keeps it on the option. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing. Take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
The extra point is blocked. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Throwing right. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on third down. I know we're in the second quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can...
Pulls it in on the right. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And, man, that has to be frustrating for this defense. You give up a big play. What do you want the secondary to do? Man, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback at some point. And it just, he kept going. He kept having time to go through. If I'm a defensive back, I'm going right to the defensive line. Hey, bro, can we get some pressure on the quarterback, man? That's unacceptable.
Rides the option. He keeps it. Hard running there. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already four-down territory? Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Cowboys. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing. You need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. An 84-yard drive there, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass.
Wyoming, 17.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Sticks it in his belly. Stopped in the backfield as his defense doesn't want to let anything slip through here late in the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Our first stop is with Kansas State taking on the Cincinnati Bearcats. And it's the Wildcats trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the ACC. Back now over to your game in Colorado Springs. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
And the Falcons will kick it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield. It's Dixon. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
Unload on that. It's like there's helium in that one. Makes a move. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. They'll go to the ground, fighting off the defender. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Here comes the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Keeps it himself. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. The film for a touchback. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Makes the catch. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. Fourth down is coming. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. The option, he'll keep it. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Now on the option. Pulls it again on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Goes to the option. Pulls it on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to throw it again. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic with his feet. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Give to the back. Pushes ahead for one. It's second and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. My goodness, he unloads on that one. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at second and 7. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now on the move. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Keeps it on first down. He'll pitch it. Here's a little room there. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark it down at the 40. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here, and we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Right back to the well, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. The option look. Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. The Falcons are in the hurry-up.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run the option. Quarterback keep. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. They'll run play action. He unleashes a long one. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. They're working that left side. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll start this drive going to the air. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They want to run this quarterback. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Give to the big fullback. There's a crease. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Keeps it on the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Run it with the fullback. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. On the option. Pulls it on the option. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Running into the open space. Turning it on. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds his man. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. He gets awfully close to the first down, but I think he's going to be just a hair short. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little farther.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got him. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Unloads to the right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Nice move there. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wide receiver. Gives it on the option. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. They'll keep it on the ground. He got just enough to move the sticks, and that'll set him up with a first down after the 2-minute timeout. The Falcons are threatening in the red zone. They'll run the option. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snowed under by the defense. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. It'll be 3rd and long. They go to the ground. Could be an alley. They brought him down, but not soon enough, and they're going to be able to run out the clock from here. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. The old coaching cliche, go play or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. first game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.